show on Twitch where you, the viewers, are in control, featuring special guests from all over the Twitch community and the Los Angeles comedy scene. Enter a variety of wild scenarios with colorful characters and help steer the story in whatever direction you want. You can vote in polls to make choices, submit images over Twitter and Discord. You can pay to play sound effects.
Road ends in 100 feet.
What the f***?
It's your show too, friend. Hop on in and experience everything now.
Yeah, penis Levant 300. Nice ad hominem attack. And also, your insinuation that Philip Seymour Hoffman would be a good Chris Griffin in a live-action Family Guy movie is actually baseless and fat-phobic. Actually, he would be a perfect Brian, because obviously he knows how to be a conniving... Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I was live. Hi. Hello, everyone. Well, hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Sorry about that. I'm Wade Shaky. I am the manager of Movie Town, and welcome to my video store. I love movies. You do too. TV's fine, but movies are great. I gotta work on that. Wade Shaky is my name. Yes, hello. I'm the proprietor and manager of Movie Town here in now York City, the last living DVD and movie rental store in the town. Hello, everybody. Welcome, all the members of the Movie Town Society. Sound Off, Brando 2600, Cats and Baron, Grass Dragon, Go Go Gadget 360, Theo from Eden, Creative Steve 69, Neo Kuru, Naked Comedy, Jay Ragan, Internet Crow, Loaf Skull, Scott with Too Many T's, Caesar de Salad, Humstantive, Sweet and Amelia VT, Yarkasm, Tywin, Sheldon B 2020, VTAC vs. the World, Crocokyle, What a Disaster, El Narez, that's new, hi, hello. And anyone else that I might have missed, hello and welcome to Movie Town. I can't read your name. If I subscribe to the Hangout stream, does it count? We'll have to talk to our bosses, the big boys upstairs. I would count it, but also it's a separate channel, so you might be SO luck. Phil Alexander RRR, that's a movie. I like that movie. Robman 1978. What is happening, Command? He says, eat shit. Sorry. Anyone else new? Max Sinister 26. Hello. Welcome. This is a new episode of Everything Now Show. This is our video store, and we're going to be going through special features of some very cool underground movies that you may not have seen, you might not have heard of. They're not these mainstream blockbuster hits. These are much more interesting films, and you're going to be discovering some hidden magic today, I would say. So we'll go ahead and pick a genre that you want to watch. Yes, go ahead, cheer. Thank you so much. I love movies, yes. Jonas Spaz. Over under on injuries tonight versus previous video store show. That is true. We did have a real life injury last time we did this format. So I'm gonna say that either 3 people get hurt today or none. So let's hope that it's the latter. This is the second time we've done this, absolutely. Wicked Lazy, hello. Your name is so dark. What about movies that are set above ground? Those are not allowed in this store. You keep that smut out of here. K-Weeb, hello, old friend. Can I get a Bic lighter, please? Yes, I have Bic lighters, 5-hour energy, nothing but, basically. There's one piece of bubble tape over there. Actually bled for the art. Yeah, exactly. We'll see if any of our guests tonight are not cowards, you know? See how far they're willing to go for the bit. Zippos, we refill Zippos. We don't sell Zippos. We can refill them, though. Do we sell benzos here? We have some in the break room, but you have to be an employee. Do we have Ruffles all dressed? Yes. I'm not telling you where in the country we are, but we are adjacent to Niagara Falls within 3,000 miles. So we do have a lot of Canadian snacks.
What if I wanted to add a movie review? What would I do?
Oh, gosh, of course, I forgot. There are ways you can interact with this show. Second time. Third time's the charm, they say. Check out the sound alerts down below. You can interact with the show, I think. Subscribe, and you'll add a movie review to our staff picks wall. Let's go ahead and check out what that looks like. And you can just leave a 1-sentence review, a rating out of 5 or 10 or whatever weird scale that you have. If you have like an out of 100 scale, like Mike D'Angelo or some other film freaks on Letterboxd or something, you can do that. It'll go on that board. And also for $3, you'll get a new movie shipped to the store, and we'll look at it. It'll go in here, and it actually comes from the Discord. So if you have a film that you made, i.e. a poster that you photoshopped yourself, join the Discord and submit it in submissions channel. Also just join the Discord in general. That's just how you kind of stay engaged with the show, and you can submit images and give feedback and be weird at us, because we invite that for some reason. Parasocial Relationship, I believe, is the name. Phantom VG, do you have Shawshank 2? Absolutely. We might be watching some special features from Shawshank 2. You know, who knows? If we get 15 subscriptions, we're gonna go sneak over to the local movie theater and watch some of the pre-movie trivia. You know, like Maria Menounos and whatnot. So that's pretty exciting. Oh my gosh, someone tipped $3.69. Thank you so much, Tywin, dear friend. That means we have a new movie coming in. Let me just check the stock that we got. Oh my gosh, I love this movie. I watched this movie when I was 3 years old, actually, and it kind of shaped the way that I viewed the world in cinema. It kind of made me the quirky individual that I am today. Probably shouldn't have watched this one at 3 years old, but you know, I'm a unique individual. The Sinister Siblings, starring Amy Adams, Adam Driver, Adam Scott, and Joey Lauren Adams. Yeah, you know, in hindsight, I am realizing the kind of serendipity with the casting. Also, fun for the whole family, says Adam Sandler. Got it. I didn't read that at the bottom. The text is a little hard to read with the background, but scary film, you know. Some people watched James and the Giant Peach when they were young, or A Nightmare Before Christmas. I watched The Sinister Siblings, which is a stop-motion film, but it wasn't really... It was ahead of its time, because you could see hands moving them around. It wasn't like, you know, picture. It was just people like holding the dolls, moving them around. So I guess you can call it puppeteering in a way. But beautiful movie, very, very scary, and I'm glad that I saw it at 3 years old. Poor broke on the very first DVD cut. Yeah, you know what? Hey, you know, I'm having fun, okay? And this is gonna be a fun time. So I think we should pick what genre of movie that you're feeling tonight. It's movie night, and you gotta pick. The aux cord is yours, if the aux cord was a DVD player. And so we're gonna put up a poll right now of some genres of movies that you can pick and you wanna check out. But until then, we can watch the movie, check out the movies behind me. We got Focus, starring Will Smith and Margot Robbie. The Fifth Wave, the Fant Four Stick movie. I saw Elvis and Nixon. That's where Kevin Spacey plays Richard Nixon and Michael Shannon plays Elvis. That was a weird one. Some of the Fast and Furious films. Free Willy. There's Free Willy right there. Zach Braff's old person bank robbers movie. Alan Arkin just died. So for $20. Thank you so much, Fido Rules. Thank you for the donation. It seems like we just got a movie in. Should we vote first and then I'll check out the movie? So go ahead and pick what genre of film you want. You have horror, the ultimate underground kind of indie genre. For anyone who has a broken camera or just the lowest quality stuff, you can still make a great horror movie. Sci-fi, very, very exciting genre that, you know, has its kind of cliches, but also has some of the most experimental entries in cinematic canon out there. And sports, my gosh. Who doesn't love The Gridiron Gang, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Exhibit? I know I do. I know I do. LizBug18, thanks for voting. And The Remover, QQ Whist, all these people, names I haven't seen. Refractorism, This Is Social Interaction, all our new friends. Better Off Ted, hello, thanks for voting. What did we land on genre-wise?
Sci-fi.
We're watching a sci-fi film. Very exciting. And also, we just got a new DVD in, and oh wow, this one's banned in Bulgaria. Yeah, Poopy, definitely not for the Bulgarians. Very offensive stuff. Neil Breen, a very political filmmaker, a very bad filmmaker, but that's part of his political leanings, I suppose. You can call it praxis, maybe. And it's good that we let him cook. Wow, this was nominated for the Palme d'Or in 2021. It was at the Tribeca Film Festival, and it won at Sundance. A Neil Breen film did that. It's called Poopy. It's about shit, and it has Drew Carey in it. So, yeah, banned in Bulgaria. Neil Breen's a scary guy. But we're going to go ahead and watch a sci-fi film, see some special features from some cult sci-fi movies from the past. So can I get some names of some unique sci-fi films that maybe some people haven't heard of? I'm wearing a Wachowski Sisters shirt. We could watch scenes from Jupiter Ascending, a movie that no one saw, it seems. But it's actually a pretty good movie. Terry Gilliam has a really fun cameo in it, actually. Cold Hard Space, that's a good one. Serenity, that's a real movie. Event Horizon. Prometheus, that's a real movie, and it's actually really good. Jodorowsky's Dune, we don't have that in this universe. Blitz, the space dog. Star That Blows Up. Spunk. I'm gonna do Spunk. We're watching Spunk. I'm gonna go ahead and find the DVD for Spunk around here, blow the dust off of it. Found it. Pop this in the player. Wow, Spunk. It's been ages since I've seen Spunk. 5 rogue astronauts steal a spaceship and attempt to travel to the planet Spunk, where the Fountain of Youth might be. Classic film. Spunk is actually an NES cartridge. Yeah, they also made a game, not to be confused with Spunk. No, please do not confuse it with Spunk. You can watch several types of special features from Spunk. The deleted scenes, scenes from the movie that were removed for, narrative or timing purposes, or maybe there's some weird context in them that makes them unscreenable. Director commentary, you can hear the director talk about the movie as it's happening. And also cast and crew interviews. You get to learn about the film from the people who made the film. It's very interesting stuff. Not everything is easy in Tinseltown. So go ahead and vote on which kind of special feature you want to watch. Sad Space Mango, hello. Sentinel, all these people coming out Popcorn Braden, hi, please, thank you for voting. It seems like we're gonna watch some deleted scenes from Spunk. An adventurous sci-fi film. Thank you, Veronica Scars, I love your show. So we're gonna watch some deleted scenes. And the first one, I believe, that's right, oh wow, yeah. You know what, let's just call it too soon, maybe? This scene was deleted because some of the content was a little too soon, I guess. But it's fun to be adventurous in filmmaking. Take big swings. I'm gonna load up this special feature from the film Spunk.
Oh, Spunk, I wish I could love you, but I'm not programmed for love.
You think I'm programmed for love? I have monster hands. And big juicy lips. And crazy hair. I mean, who could ever love me?
If I could love, I would love you, Spunk. Unfortunately, my design is set to collapse. My interior cables and battery will die unless I have Burger King original chicken sandwich. Spunk.
Why are you doing that? You are always doing that. You're always doing that. And I don't know where you go. It's like you're going somewhere else it's like you're not present with me. You're sort of, where are you?
Spunk, I'm not going anywhere. Unfortunately, not even Burger King, home of the Whopper. Spunk.
You did it again.
Did what again?
You're looking over there and you're sort of advertising some sort of, we have a mission here. We're speaking of love and burgers, and we've got a mission to do.
You're right. We have to stop 9/11.
Yeah, very soon. Very too soon. This was released in Let's call it 93. And so I don't really know what 9/11 meant at the time. It was kind of it's like the Simpsons kind of calling things. It's also a very confusing plot, probably why the film didn't make so much money. Why is there a character named Sponk if they're going to the planet Sponk also? You know, it's just kind of, that's just how it goes. And also they didn't secure the Burger King product placement just yet. So they're really calling their shot in a lot of ways, and they failed, hence its deletedness as a scene. Let's watch another special feature. Wow, so much interesting things going into the art of filmmaking. We can watch more deleted scenes, or you can hear the director talk about making the film. Sometimes movies have like 5 directors, and that might mean it's really good or really bad. You can also watch some interviews with the cast and crew from any department, you know, catering, editing, props and art, makeup and whatnot, the gun wranglers, animal guys. There's a lot of cool things you can do, but it seems like it's neck and neck. There's either director commentary or the cast and crew interviews. Let's get a tiebreaker going here in just a moment. Oh, it's still, you know, slugging along. Lots of fun things to watch in movies, folks. Either of these are going to be a winner, I promise. That poll's going to close out in just a moment. I'm going to try and suppress a burp. I'm good. And it seems like we are going to be watching cast and crew interviews, actually. Wow. Very exciting stuff. Do we solicit what department we're watching these from? I'm trying to remember.
Not usually.
All right. So
It's your call.
We're just gonna watch some interviews and just meet some people who worked on the film in various different ways. It takes a village to make The Village by M.
Where do
Night
you keep the
Shyamalan.
Bunch of Crunch?
Next to the 5-hour energies, sir. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, time to watch some cast and crew interviews from Sponk.
Is it? Yep. Okay.
The button's it's a little sticky. It's a sticky button.
My name is Paul Grace. I'm Topher Grace's older brother, and I was the director of Sponk. I don't regret anything that I did. I think that what you need to realize is that we were trying to make Harry Potter in space. And I think that if you watch it thinking that, you will see that we succeeded. Okay? At the end of the day, this is a story about a place called Sponk, which is basically Hogwarts. And it's about a group of people that try to get there. And kind of like Harry, Ron, and Hermione. And so...
My name is Lauren. I was the head of security for the film. We let a few things slide. I will say that. Personally, it's hard for me to talk about this film because it was my biggest failure.
You know, I actually think that Sponk 2 would have tied everything together. Because it was a big to be continued. There was a lot of setup in Sponk that was supposed to be paid off in Sponk 2. Sponk 2, never spunk, never sponking.
The reason why it went so wrong, I let everything slide. I was so chill back then. Anyone who wanted to come in. You say you know someone?
A lot of people did come on to that set. I will say that. A lot of people walked onto set, and it kind of made it a bit of a party atmosphere. We were doing butt shots and knee chugs with all kinds of everyone in Hollywood. Anyone on the Universal lot was there.
I'm so sorry. One moment. Oh my gosh. Big party again. Oh my gosh. Wait, what was the question?
I don't know what Topher's doing today. I don't talk to Topher every day. We're not like twins. We're not like close brothers.
Yes, there was a lot of romantic tension between me and every single cast member. And that's kind of why I got distracted, and that's why the incident did occur with the break-in. And yeah, we did have to refilm the entire movie because we did lose our main star. Yeah, so that was unfortunate.
I don't know where she is. No, I don't know. I don't know where she is. I mean, the last time I saw her was on set that day, and we, you know, she said that she was ready to go, but the last time I saw Shelley Miscavige.
Shelley was such a good actress, actually. I know a lot of people don't know that. She is so talented, and it's so sad that I let her go. I was responsible for protecting her, and I failed, and I feel bad about that. But I don't do security anymore.
What do you do?
I'm a drug dealer.
I forgot that if you read any Scientology literature, you would know that Xenu has vacations on Spunk. So there is a bit of a tie-in with the Hollywood elite and a certain sect of people in LA. But wow, fascinating stuff. It was great learning about the film Spunk, but I think we should probably move on, right? To another different movie. But in the meantime, I will mention again that if you subscribe to the show, you get to review a film and put it on our staff picks wall. You'll put a little sentence blurb or something and a rating out of whatever scale you want, and it'll go up on the whiteboard. And we'll probably see what that looks like in like 3, 2, 2.5, 2, 1. And it'll go up there. So please do subscribe and put up a review of a movie that you like or dislike. You know, if you want to staff pick a movie you hate, feel free. And then after 15 subscriptions, we'll go to the local movie theater and watch some movie trivia before the film starts. It's pretty fun. I think we're gonna have a really fun time. Thanks for showing us Spunk. It is near and dear to my heart. Oh yeah, great film. Great film, very ahead of its time, again, in a lot of ways. And please, Shelley, if you're out there, we miss you. Some people miss you. I wonder if Shelley going missing has made the Mission Impossible films even better. Much to think about. Let's go ahead and check out another genre of film. Sci-fi is pretty fun, but Solaris being like 5 hours, who gives a shit? There's the people's genre, the rom-com that we can explore. There's more sports films. Who among us doesn't like the Longest Yard remake with Adam Sandler and Chris Rock? Or a Western film for a few dollars more, A Fist in My Mouth, etc., etc. Great genre. The Italians took it over and slathered spaghetti all over it, and then Tarantino jerked off to that as he was a little boy. Sorry for saying it like that. And we're gonna do a Western movie, so let's just pretend that I didn't say that. Nobody clipped that. And Westerns, wow, fantastic stuff. The samurai did it first, and then the cowboys did it next. So get your 6-shooter and your lasso, cowpoke, put on your hat, and let's go check out some cool cowboy movies. Longest Yard is a pretty good movie. It's pretty good. Maybe a little dated, but you know what isn't these days. Thank you, Plastic Citizen, dear friend. Can I get the name of some Western movies that might be a little under people's radars? Some Western movies I haven't seen. Sloppy Holster. That's a cool one. That's a good one about, you know, like the worst gun in the West. Brando 2600, thank you so much. We just got a new movie in, actually, courtesy of you. And, oh, I hate this movie. I watched this movie on a first date, and it just ruined it. It ruined my chances, and I think that they were the one. But I should not have taken my first date to, I can't believe my step-cousin is a TikTok influencer. It's a Hallmark film, so naturally it was going to be bad. Those are basically made by a machine at this point. It's really quiet. The sound mix is terrible. So she fell asleep, and there went my chances. So yeah, that one kind of died on me. So sorry we have that movie in. Rudy Jr. Jangorno. That's funny. Jangorno. I feel like that's kind of close to Spunk, though. You know, it's just kind of like a nonsense word. 6ix9ine Takuma. Someone banned that person for 5 minutes. Smith and Veston. That's cool. CVS Cowboy. Ooh, I like that. Gus Van Zant's remake of his own movie. Cowboys versus Allens. from the cult comic book, not to be confused with the other cult comic book, Cowboys and Aliens. This is Cowboys versus Allens. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you, the big Kolbowski, for commenting and voting. The snake in my boot. You know, I've hit the wall where I have to kind of just pick a movie.
Sheldon B super chatted.
Is that happens?
guess.
That's a thing you can do. What did
A movie for that.
What did they say?
Nothing.
It's the dancing bear. I can see that. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Sheldon B 2020.
Hell yeah, dude.
We got a movie.
Okay. We have a movie. Did they pick it, or do I have to just say it?
Just say it.
Okay. It's Cowboys vs. Allens.
Wait, no, I mean we have a Discord movie.
What?
Because they paid $5. So
I get it.
Yeah.
Either way, we're doing Cowboys versus Allens, okay? I really like that one. I think there's a lot of promise. And this next movie that came in courtesy of, who was it again? Sheldon B 2020. Oh yeah, this is a holiday classic. I watch this every Christmas time with my grandpa. How to Cook Your Dragon. Gross film, very disgusting, but it's mostly industrial footage of killing those, they're like lizards, like the big lizards. What are those called? There's dragons also. God, someone help me out there. I know there's a type of lizard, salamander. No, it's like really big. A Komodo dragon. It's about killing Komodo dragons and going through a processing plant. It's like Food Inc., but for Komodo dragons.
It's like how did this get made with dragons?
Exactly.
The dragon meat.
Exactly right. And so my grandpa and I watch that every Christmas time. So we're gonna go ahead and watch some special features from Cowboys versus Allens. Yeah, a ragtag group of Allens enter a town and try and take over, but the sheriff is gonna try and stop it. DorkCube7000, thank you so much for the resubscription. 5 months. Has it really been that long? This love affair of ours. Thank you so much, and please let us know what movie you're reviewing, and you can just put that in the chat. We'll figure that out. But also, everyone keep on voting. I mean, it seems like we always kind of start the same way, which is fine, but it seems like everyone wants to watch a deleted scene from Cowboys vs. Allens. Very, very exciting cowboy movie. Kind of this like post-Peckinpah, super violent, super rowdy kind of film. Very dark stuff. We're going to watch a deleted scene. That's right. And this scene was deleted because it made the film become NC-17. And they had to keep that R rating at the very least. So for some reason, this scene would have made Cowboys vs. Allens an NC-17 film. Oh boy, let's see what happens. I'm going to hit play until it starts playing. Come on.
Well, now here we are, trying to defend our town from all these Allens. It's just me, a humble song and dance man, and you, a fella with the fruitiest gun in town.
That's right, I got a fruity gun. It's got rhinestones on it. It's a fruity gun.
You mind if I take you aside for a moment? Have a little aside with you?
Sure, Yosemite Paul.
Everybody's wondering what's the deal with the gun. What's the story?
Well, the fact is that I fell asleep and a fairy, a wood nymph came and it actually had sex with my gun. A wood nymph had sex with my gun and went in the hole, and then after it was done, my gun looks like this now, and it shoots grapes and it smells amazing. But it's not deadly at all. It's not deadly at all, in fact, Paul.
I've had my fair share of troubles with the hooch. I know what you're talking about. But here's the fact of the matter. All the townsfolk are looking at me saying, why are you hanging out with the fella with the fruity gun? I'm close with you, and I don't mean to cast aspersions against your character nor your manhood, sir, but I just want to let you know, there's regular 6-shooters everywhere.
Well, I don't need a regular 6-shooter, Yosemite Paul. My gun's my gun. And you know what? It was just June last month. So guess what? I don't really care about gender. I don't really care about any of this hoo-ha. I care about killing guys named Alan. I care about shooting a grape right in between the pupils of a guy just because his name is Alan. And that's what I care about. I don't care about none nothing less.
Loath though I am to accede to the trials and tribulations associated with the dominant gender normative behavior of my time and place. But to your point, June was last month. Get that fruity little gun out of my fucking face.
Raw stuff ahead of its time. And also on the DVD, you can see what is pre-visualization of the wood nymph having sex with the gun, which then makes it pink bedazzled and shooting out grapes. And it's the crudest 3D animation that the early 2000s could offer. And it's mostly the wood nymph in multiple positions just kind of going. And a lot of people in the town just kind of reacting like. So it's not really that fun, nor appropriate to watch. DorkCube7000 says, we have a review.
Yeah, we're gonna
have a review. It's gonna go up on the staff pick board. They're pretty cool. But what an exciting scene from Cowboys vs. Allens. Gosh, that witty cowboy repartee, you know, they just knew how to talk back then. Like that one HBO show, Dead Guy. It's the dead guy. And we have to watch some more special features. Unless there's like something I missed. Do we have like a movie arrival, or are we just waiting on this review from DorkCube7000? Someone put something on the staff pick board. Pretty exciting. Seems like a thing that you can do if you subscribe to the show. And if we got 14 more of them, maybe we go to the local movie theater and watch some movie trivia before the movie starts. Kind of like Maria Menounos. Does that mean anything to anyone anymore? I just gotta check.
I miss the good old days when you could say Maria Menounos and mean something.
Exactly. Why are people stopping us from bringing up Maria Menounos?
Nowadays it's Maria Dembunos.
Okay, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the store. DorkCube7000 says, Bo is afraid. Certainly the strangest entry in the Marvel franchise, but I'm excited to see where this character goes. Yeah, I agree. I think it's the most interesting thing they've done since Thor 1, with all the Dutch angles. And Internet Crow gifted a subscription to Whomstantive. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Please let us know your movie review in the chat. Meanwhile, everyone vote on what kind of special feature you want to watch from the cult cowboy film, Cowboys vs. Allens. We're gonna watch some director commentary. That would be cool. I forget who directed this film, but we're gonna find out in just a little bit here. It seems like director commentary is really winning out. This is great. You're gonna watch a scene being played out, and you'll hear the director talking about it as it's going. So you get to hear the inside of the person who's creating the collective vision that's guiding the film through production and into release. So when you sit in a theater and you watch it on the big screen, that's like one guy's brain juice right there on the screen, splooshed out for everyone to see. Peanut Butter Punk, thank you for voting and for commenting for the first time. Gojira Lives, everyone who's voting, it all costs money. That's a great Twitch username. I really love that one. GV Jesus, thank you so much. We're gonna watch some director's commentary from Cowboys vs. Allens, and I'm pretty. Wow, that guy directed this movie? That's crazy! I can't wait for you to hear him talk about it in this director's commentary scene from Cowboys vs. Allens.
Is that my Grubhub order over there? All right, just set it on the table. Oh, this bourbon sometimes feels like my only friend. Oh, what's the scene we're doing? Oh, yeah, this one. Okay, yeah, they made me bring the women in for the movie. I remember back in the day, before the fucking war, we used to be able to have live young men play the women. But the studio said, no, now we have to have the ladies come in. Yeah. And then, that Dave's Hot Chicken's looking at me over there. I gotta take a bite. So yeah, anyway, the studio said I had to have the fucking broads in the picture. And, gosh, what's the scene? Oh, I told them they had to be way more aggressive, because like I was saying, when I was in the war, I knew what true fear meant. So I had to try to scare the women. That's why I put a dang tarantula in the fucking pocket. They didn't realize until about halfway through the scene that I had the tarantula in there. But when they figured it out, they really freaked the fuck out. Wait till you see this shit. This made me laugh so fucking hard on the day. They're gonna see any second now, that fucking tarantula. There it is. There it is, yeah. I never worked again after this.
It's an amazing commentary, like when Ben Affleck was drunk while commentating over Armageddon. You can only hear Anthony Dude, the director, say about 13 more legible words for the next 3 hours of film. It's very impressive stuff. Yeah, he's always high like Robert Altman. He's just one of those 70s mavericks, you know, you kind of let him do his thing in order to develop the art that shaped a generation. And we have an awesome review going up on this.
I'm not trying to show you that.
It's all right. Some new tech, thanks to some wonderful fans of the show. What's up, man? How's it going?
What?
Do you work for me?
Bro, yeah, dude, it's me, Tyler.
Right. Sorry.
There's a guy in the back who's like, he's been asking for Bunch of Crunch for like 2 hours.
That fucking guy who's like has a loud laugh and everything?
Yeah, but like what's really kind of freaking me out, I don't know what to do, because I feel like I personally am politically opposed to calling the cops, but he's like standing in the corner, facing the corner, like the lady from that fucking Blair movie.
The Blair Witch Project,
with Blair in it. And like he just keeps yelling because like Bunch of Crunch. He says Bunch of Crunch, like it's, but I feel like he's thinking like I'm trying to talk to like a person named Bunch of Crunch. It's like a proper first and last name the way he says it.
Got it. Well, if he seems like he's kind of susceptible to trickery, I would recommend taking off your sock and kind of doing a pup and being like, I'm Bunch of Crunch, follow me, and guide him out of the store until he's another store in the strip mall's problem, you know?
So you're like,
just kind of get him out of the way in a peaceful manner, in my opinion.
When you hired me and I said I can do puppets and you said we don't need to do puppets, are you prepared to eat crow about that?
I very much am.
Are you prepared to like own your mistake and say it's time for Tyler to do his puppets?
It is officially time for Tyler to do the puppets.
It's fucking sick. Let's fucking rock
awesome.
it. Yeah, dude.
Thank you, Tyler. It's a good kid. Doesn't really have a coherent thought most of the time, but when you bring up the puppets, then all of a sudden, he's Goodwill Hunting. Captain Cunch. That was a funny comment. What genre of movie are you in the mood for? Also, thank you for the subscriptions, Internet Crow and Dorkcube 7000. If we get 13 more subscriptions, we get to go to movie trivia. We're gonna sneak over to the local movie theater through the back alley where all the employees smoke cigarettes, and we're gonna sneak in through the door, get into Theater 14 with the reclining seats, and we're gonna watch the movie trivia that plays before the movie starts. It's really fun stuff. Pre-mixed pie. I haven't seen that name before. Hello. Thank you for voting. Kinetic Turtle. Voidwalker. Hi, friends. I know you all. Mitch F. Anderson. Movie man extraordinaire. Mac Plays. My gosh, everyone's here. Red Stare V. Andy HTTR. I love it. Thanks for voting, everyone. Should that poll have gone up? Oh yeah, that was for the genre. And what did they land on?
Sports.
We're gonna watch a freaking sports movie. That's awesome. Goal! Touchdown! That's pretty, yeah. It's a fantastic genre. I almost brought up that Leni Riefenstahl film. I shouldn't have even thought about that. But sports is a great way of showing humanity at its most powerful, its most possible and capable. Breaking Away. That's one of my favorite sports movies. It's kind of this, it's good. Underdogs. Underdogs as a narrative are kind of born in sports, you know? So,
we got another staff pick.
Shit! Fuck that! Let's go and check out this staff pick. Internet Crow says Ex Machina. 10 out of 10. Good for her. I agree. That is by far my favorite Alex Garland project, and I'm a huge fan of Annihilation, even though they sound kind of crazy in the first 30 minutes. And the sports movie we're gonna watch is, we got Balls with a Z. We've got The Lamest Yard, Cricket Ball, Field of Screams, 10 Minutes to Glory, Ballin', Sprots, The Longest Yarn, funny, Air Jonks 2, Tiger Desert, Ultimate Frisbee. Yeah, okay, yeah. Tiger Desert, Ultimate Frisbee, an Ang Lee film about extreme Ultimate Frisbee players and whatnot. It's graceful, it's magical, and we're gonna watch special features from that film right now. Okay. Idle Handsome Mine, thank you so much for the subscription. 3 months. Jeez Louise, how long it's been. Thanks for hanging out, and please submit a review to put on the staff wall in the chat. But now we're going to pick a special feature from Ang Lee's Tiger Desert Ultimate Frisbee to watch. This movie, it's glorious. It takes a poetic approach to dudes playing frisbee in shorts and tucked in Lacoste shirts. Really feel the existential ennui that comes with having really cool sunglasses on in Arizona, Scottsdale to be specific, and chucking a frisbee and then running over to pick it up before you chuck it again into a different direction. Hello again, LizBug18, and thanks for everyone for voting. Seems like we're just going to start with a deleted scene like we normally do. And unless someone feels frisky and wants to make another special feature happen, probably not. It's going to be a deleted scene from the film Tiger Desert Ultimate Frisbee, a film by Ang Lee. And I'm sorry for pimping that one out, but it seems like a funny movie for Ang Lee to make. This was shot in 3,000 frames per second, and it's obviously no. That's the great thing. It's not. So. Obviously, it's not. It's not screenable in that format anymore.
Will I see their pores moving?
Pretty much, and you'll see how badly the extras in the background are at acting. That's the thing about high frame rate filmmaking.
We're ready.
We're gonna watch a deleted scene from Tiger Desert Ultimate Frisbee.
Stop! Cut!
He looks hurt bad. He looks hurt bad, and I don't like it.
He's still got it. He's still got.
He's
arms.
my star player.
You gotta let him. You gotta let him stay in, Coach. Come on.
He's my star player. He can't be twisting his wrist out there and going and miss next game and mix future games and miss.
May I interject?
Yes, Doctor.
If this player takes one more injury, the whole body's gonna die.
The whole body, the whole student body.
Hey, don't whistle in a woman's face. Hey, you don't whistle in a woman's face.
You don't whistle in a woman's face.
Hey, you don't do that. Now I know you're from
Canada.
I know you're from Canada.
Canada.
Maybe that's what you do there.
It is a sign of respect in Quebec.
In Scottsdale, Arizona, this is a very native accent, by the way. We don't do that.
Scottsdale, Arizona, we don't do that.
Look, if you guys had seen me in my prime, you know that I know what I'm talking about, okay? That kid needs to be out there. I don't care if the whole student body's gonna die. That kid needs to win this game!
According to my calculations, one more hit, and you can kiss that frisbee player goodbye.
Coach, I say make it a French kiss.
He's like a son to me. I'm not gonna let my own son die. No, my wife couldn't have kids, and it was my fault.
You tied your tubes too early.
Tied them too tight.
Oh man. Aang knows how to pull my heartstrings.
Why'd they cut that scene?
Well, I gotta tell you that a terrorist group comprised of Canadian guys named Doug were offended by the portrayal of the Canadian coach, and so they firebombed a bunch of Chinese churches in their honor.
The Meinhof group?
Yes. Yep, exactly them. And, well, it caused a stir, and it pushed Sony Pictures Classics' hand and had to delete the scene, unfortunately, even though I felt like it was a really beautiful moment. So yeah, please reach out to your local Doug and make sure that they're okay and don't feel like they need to, join a terrorist group. Okay, so we're gonna do another special feature from the film Tiger Desert Ultimate Frisbee. Again, this is a film by Ang Lee, shot in 3,000 frames per second, and it's about ultimate Frisbee players in Scottsdale, Arizona, and the trials and tribulations that come in being the ultimate Frisbee champion. Seems like director's commentary is coming out ahead a little bit. Oh, but cast and crew interviews are coming through. This is a sports film, so obviously there's a lot of experts, like I'm sure there's ultimate Frisbee experts who are there to talk about what it takes to portray ultimate Frisbee in the most exciting way. There's a lot of safety and medical people, I'm sure, on set at all times. It takes a village to make Tiger Desert Ultimate Frisbee, but also M. Night Shyamalan's The Village. I already said that joke, but it still made me laugh in my head, so I kind of said it again. Yeah, unfortunately, this movie is only screenable in 480 interlace. Unfortunately, now no one's able to screen anything in 3,000 frames per second. That's not in slow motion. It sounds like an almost autobiographical story from Ang Lee. That's right. When he was in college with Spike Lee in NYU, he would play Ultimate Frisbee a lot in between takes on The Wedding Date, that movie that he made before he made the other ones. And it's actually director's commentary, and we're going to hear from Ang Lee himself, I'm sure, or somebody. Maybe it's his writing partner, James Seamus, even, who's going to talk about it. Someone who worked on the film is going to commentate on a scene from Tiger Desert, Ultimate Frisbee. That really hurt my knees. I need to do more squats. I'll do some now. 1, 2. Okay, I gotta go.
I am Aang's wife, Sharon. He's still on his cruise, so I'm gonna do my best. I was on set this day for this. This was, wow, yeah, I remember this scene. This is the Frisbee player talking to his wife, and she's begging him to come home, and he had sort of lied about going to the championship. You know, he had said that he was going to some party or something, and she knew he was lying. And man, I can really relate to this as a wife of a man who, you know, lies. You know, this scene, I remember crying seeing it. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Sharon, it's Hank.
Hi, how's the cruise, honey?
They got bridge.
That's.
We got the cocktails.
Oh, that's great.
It's like a cascading waterfall of various fruit liqueurs.
You know, it's pretty. Oh.
And Diet Colas.
Feels a little quiet for you to be on a cruise. You know, I feel like I would hear a conga line in the background or something, but must be kind of quiet there, huh?
Everyone's at their dinners where they're at tables with other strangers. I took this call to talk to you. I'm on the Lido deck. It's empty right now. I got a card that I can swipe and get a slice of pizza whenever I want to.
Oh, that's great. How's the view? What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
An immense sea of black. It's nighttime over here.
Well, don't fall, okay? Me and the kids need you, all right?
Bunk.
What was that? Bunk? Was that a bonk? Did you bonk your head?
Baby?
Did you hurt yourself? Are you okay? Aang, are you okay? Are you okay? Did you hurt your head? Are you okay? I can't.
Fell down.
You fell? Are you in the water? Are you in the water? Okay. Okay, so let me call the okay, I'm gonna get the captain's phone number. No, you swim. Okay, you swim, okay? You swim.
I thought it was an orange dreamsicle fudge.
Swim like your life depends on it, okay? I'm gonna find the number of the captain, okay?
I got you flip-flops from the duty free. I
No,
love you that much.
no, don't tell me this. And you gotta swim, okay? You gotta float. Float on your back. Float on your back. Hold in your breath. It'll keep you suspended in the water. Babe, no. You gotta keep swimming. Me and the babies, they need you. They graduate next week. Baby, no, baby. Please, no. Keep swimming, okay? No, please. Somebody. Does anybody in this room know the phone number for the Carnival cruise ship captain? I know.
Sharon, you have to keep
Hey.
the commentary. Sharon,
Hey.
what's happening with the scene, Sharon?
Sharon, what's the scene?
She's saying goodbye.
Just like when I made the ice storm.
Yeah, and then Ang Lee was dead for 12 days, and then that was a dark week and a half for cinema. But he made the Hulk. He gives split screens a good name. Wow, that was just so harrowing to watch.
Another staff pick. Oh, and another staff.
It all costs money. Thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate that. And also thank you, Idle Hands of Mine, for the review. 1 amazing adventure, 2 great cast members, 3 questionable colonoscopies.
We don't know what movie that's about.
I think that's for Stand By Me.
2 men and a baby.
There you go. Yeah, that's it. Isn't it 3 men and a baby? Yeah. So, you know, they all got their colonoscopies at the same time, next to each other too. Anyway, thank you so much for the subscription. Whoever subscribed recently, it all costs money. And please let us know what movie you're reviewing. Hey Tyler, how's it going?
So like, I tried my puppets to get the guy to go home.
Those are great. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I made them myself.
Really?
Yeah. This one's called Tyler's dad, and this one's called Tyler's mom.
Okay, that's really interesting. But okay, yeah, sure. Did it work on the guy? Can we scoot this way? Is that possible?
I mean, like, sure, but like, I guess I can go this way, but you probably want to like move the mic too, so we can. Yeah, there. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so what did you do?
So you're home finally from work.
What do you mean I'm home from work? What do you mean I'm home from work? You don't want to say I love you? I don't know. What do you mean? I guess I love you. Of course I love you. You shut your fucking mouth, you bitch.
Okay, all right, that's good. Cut. Wow, raw energy. Really, really cool stuff. You ever considered filming your art? Are you okay? It sounded like you were crying a second ago.
I'm not good, man.
No, I know. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go ahead and go on your break and take a rest for a little bit. Is the guy still there?
He's still talking.
He's still talking a bunch of crunch? Okay. All right, that's all right. Tyler, go ahead and take a break and watch whatever movie you want on the house.
Fucking sick. Can I watch Sahara?
Yes, of course you can watch Sahara.
Fucking sick, dude. I love Sahara.
Enjoy. He's going into the beaded... he's going through the beaded doorway into our Steve Zahn closet. And we're going to go ahead and pick another genre of film
one more and then
to watch. We'll do one more, and then I'm going to take a break and watch my favorite series of YouTube videos, The Criterion Closet, where celebrities and filmmakers and artists go inside the closet at the Criterion channel or collection, and they pick their favorite movies that are in the collection and talk about them, and they're all cool because they know art movies and whatnot. But right now, we're going to watch a different kind of film. Is it rom-com? Is it fantasy? No, it's war. We're going to watch ourselves a war movie, probably, unless a bunch of people vote for fantasy really, really quickly in the next, 30 seconds or something. But it seems like it's going to be a war film. Ah, war. So crazy. Thank you, Dust Devil 65. Harrowing stuff, obviously. The first time I saw Saving Private Ryan and I saw the life drained from Adam Goldberg's eyes, I knew that 1, he's a great actor, and 2, I'd be irreversibly fucked up for the rest of my life. It seems like we're going to do a war movie. I think we're going to do a war movie, and we're going to do a war movie. What's it good for? Some things? Wrong. Absolutely nothing. War is badass, says Sweet Amelia VT. And let's go ahead and ban Sweet Amelia VT for 2 minutes. War, fantasy, rom-com sounds pretty fun, actually. I agree with that, but we're just going to watch this war film instead, probably. Unless there is one that's like that. So give me the name of some unique war movies that maybe some people haven't seen before. Oh, Sweet Amelia, I was just kidding. I'm just goofing. Band of Sisters, The Day Everybody Invaded. Sunset Bullet Hard. Damn. Docuseries. World War Sisters, Emu Wars 2, The Day After the Day After. That's funny. World War Gen Z. Holy shit. Needless Death, Killing Private Ryan. Come and See. Oh boy. Holy shit. Holy shit. Come and See. I think we're going to go with The Day That Everybody Invaded. It's an alternate universe World War II film where every country tries to do what Hitler did, kind of. They just try to take over. So it's just a bunch of countries flying at each other. There's no allies. There's no Axis. It's just mayhem. It's a harrowing film, but also very thrilling and exciting, like most war movies are. Catherine Bigelow really knew how to direct the shit out of this one. So we're gonna go ahead and put some special features in from The day everybody invaded. Hello. We'll figure this framing out eventually. My forehead is so big, but we're going to go ahead and pick a special feature type to watch from the day everybody invaded. You have deleted scenes, obviously. We also have the director commentary and the cast and crew interviews. So we're going to have a poll up in just a moment here. Feel free to pick one. Alien vs. Predator Korea is a very interesting premise. I feel like that would be a good movie. All quiet on the Spronk front. That's good. I like a callback. Every country invades Poland. That's right. Everyone just decides, no, I want to annex Poland. No, I want to annex Poland. Free for all, no scopes only. Yeah, that's a real movie. That British filmmaker. He made High Rise and Kill List. Anyway, we're gonna do. It seems like we're gonna do interviews instead of deleted scene first, which is pretty awesome. We're gonna learn about the day that everyone invaded from the filmmakers who made the movie. So I'm just gonna go ahead and load up Ben Wheatley. Thank you so much, Mitch F. Anderson. That's why you're my friend, because we both have brains that work in very mysterious ways. Alien versus Predator versus the Board of Education. Another successful, funny film title idea. And we're going to go ahead and watch these interviews about the war film, The Day Everybody Invaded.
Hi, I'm Joni Mitchell, and I did the music for the film. I was felt very challenged personally when I had been asked to do the music for this film because I don't believe in war. So it was a big moral issue for me, but once I saw the zeros on that check, I thought, Joni's gonna make music for a war film.
Hi, I'm Bryce Mitchell. I'm Joni's younger brother. Wow, movies. Yeah, I guess I was an assistant mainly to Joni, which is cool, which is awesome. I love to just be involved. Joni had a lot of, I guess, not like annoying requests, but she's very particular about what she wants.
One guy invaded and another guy invaded and two more men invaded and three more men invaded. 100 around the corner and 4 coming from the river and 5 up the mountain and 17 in the canyons. They were.
So, Joni really didn't want to speak to the director about his vision. She had a really clear vision for what the music was going to sound like in the movie, and I was sort of a go-between between the two of them, which was an interesting and sometimes frustrating challenge for me, because Joni kept writing songs that started to feel less and less like they were about war and more just about what she had going on in her own life.
A G chord is a very happy chord, and I wanted to use that to juxtapose with the horror of the war scenes. So I had sort of.
Yeah, she kept talking about how certain chords represented certain emotions, and she was sort of like in this manic state yelling this at me from outside of her trailer. I didn't have a trailer, but she would sometimes kind of yell this to me out the window, and I would then have to go to set and tell the director about what the new song was going to be about. What was really cool is that she actually wrote one song that I was in for the movie.
Little Jimmy was walking down the street. Big man from the government told him, son, you gotta go to war. Ooh, you gotta go to war. Yeah, little Jimmy, gonna fight a big war. Little Jimmy, gonna fight a big war. Little Jimmy, gonna fight a big war.
She said that the song Little Jimmy Gonna Fight a Big War was about me, Bryce, and I was at first kind of confused because I'm like, my name is Bryce. And she was like, right, but I've always called you Jimmy. I was like, no, you haven't. You know my name, right? And she was like, of course, Bryant. And I was like, Bryant? That's not any name.
You see, when you're writing a song, it's a syllabic art. Little Jimmy, it flowed with the song. You know, I can't just go, Sam, Luke. It's too short. So.
She kept saying that my name sounded weird, like a curse. And I didn't know what that meant. I thought, we'd spent, Christmases together our entire lives. I could have sworn she knew what my name was, but then she would like cycle through like Ben, Mike, Tim, as Bryce. I was wearing a name tag at the time. She didn't seem interested in learning really much about me.
Bryce, his name's No.
That Joni Mitchell's a genius, honestly. And yeah, absolutely. And that soundtrack actually cracked the Billboard 100 the year it came out. The Will Smith verse, actually, in one of the songs was really memorable. I loved it so much. I think I pulled up the lyrics here. Well, we're storming Normandy and I forgot my trunks. It's called D-Day, call me when it's G-Funk. DJ Jazzy Jeff in the trenches now. Corporal Uncle Phil went and ate a cow. Moo! And there's like a moo sound effect after that. I don't know why he would reference anyone from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air during that film, but hey, it's Will Smith. You let him do what he does in the 90s. Wow. Awesome movie, this one. The day everybody invaded. Let's go ahead and check out another special feature. These machines are so finicky. So we can watch some deleted scenes, or we can watch director's commentary. You can watch a scene from the film while the director talks about the scene, learn about some of the insight that comes into sitting behind the director's chair and making sure your butt's in a good position and that your Diet Coke is balancing on the equipment box next to you and doesn't have a chance to spill over and potentially destroy some of the electrical equipment. What happened? Anyway.
Wade.
Hey, what's up?
The ice machine is hot.
Oh,
is it supposed to be like that?
That's opposite.
It's all wet in there?
That's opposite.
It's all hot and wet inside the ice machine.
It's the ice machine?
The people outside are saying they want to buy ice, but it's all wet and hot in there. Is it supposed to be like that?
No, also, why are they coming to us for their ice? The gas station's right across the street.
That's what I said.
I don't like their ice.
You like our ice?
I like your ice.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we have good ice. What about our ice do you like?
Crunchy clear.
They like our crunchy clear ice.
Right now it's not really crunchy. It's more like soft, like wet and drippy and hot.
Did you press any buttons on the back?
I pressed there's a knob on the back. It says cold, med, and hot.
Yeah.
So I went to hot.
What do you think happened?
Because it's hot out.
It is hot out, yes.
And I was like, I should probably turn it to the temperature of the outside.
Intuitively speaking, I would agree with you. I think that makes the most sense. But actually, the knob controls what's happening inside the ice machine.
They want crunchy clear.
They want the crunchy clear.
Okay, both of them.
Okay.
I guess I'll have to trademark that now. So go ahead and go back to the ice machine and turn it all the way back to cold.
Okay.
Oh, sick. Tanner, you're here, bro?
Yeah, I'm fixing the ice machine.
Tanner, we were supposed to meet after work to do puppet practice.
Oh, fuck. Let me go get my puppet from my car.
Get your puppet, dude.
You have like a puppet troupe?
I feel like he's blowing me off.
No, he's just a little...
I feel like he's blowing me.
Well, off. Make sure you say off after you say he's blowing you.
Why?
Context is important, because it means...
Oh no, he's also doing that too.
Oh, that's cool, I guess. Just not on company time.
June was last month, but like, it's cool still.
It is still cool. It is still
Anyway,
cool.
like, I'm gonna go see it, because I say it's time to do lessons, and he's like...
Lessons or practice?
Practice and lessons.
Are you teaching him?
I'm teaching him.
That's cool. Is that like your side gig?
Yeah, man.
That's cool. Good for you, Tyler.
And then after that, he sucks me off. Is
Got
that
it.
inappropriate if I'm teaching him
again,
and he's sucking me off?
Well, there's maybe a conflict of, power. There's a power struggle there, maybe a little bit.
There's like kind of an age gap too.
Who's older than who? You both seem like you're like 19.
We're both 26, but like he's a Pisces and I'm an Aries.
Got it. Wow, it's a really thin margin. Okay.
But like, I have all the power.
Right.
Anyway, I gotta go.
Okay. I mean, as long as just don't suck each other off on company time or on company property. It can happen anywhere else. It can happen anywhere else. You can suck. Yes, I will suck you off in a box with a fox, etc. Does this place have instructional videos? We do have employee instruction videos. That's a funny premise. We can maybe do something like that. His side gig is being a whore. Hey. June was last month. I don't know what that means. I don't know why. I'm bi. I'm gonna pull that card and just escape from that one. It's a smoke bomb. Everyone's voting for the next special feature. We have a review for the board. Thank you so much. Yes, Pride Hearts. It seems like we're gonna watch a deleted scene from the day everybody invaded. That's a really exciting proposition. Gosh, why was this scene deleted here? Well, it just says here, all the goofs on the IMDb page for this movie happened during this scene. Every single goof happened at kind of at the same time. It was just pure chaos and nothing worked about it. So, third time's the charm of this format. Third time's the charm. So we're gonna watch this deleted scene from the day everybody invaded. Sorry, performers.
Damn, is it just me? Or is everybody invading today?
It was fine yesterday, and now it's this!
And it'll probably be fine tomorrow. But today, everybody's invading.
I just want to survive.
Yeah?
That's all I care about.
Me too, Weird Al. Hey.
I have an album to write, it's been on my brain.
Yeah. Can you write a parody song about this day?
I think so. I think I could. I think I could.
I can give you a beat if that's what you need.
I think I need a song, actually, like a real song.
Oh, right, you need a song first. That's the way Weird Al works. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, how about the song is Bohemian Rhapsody?
Oh, I got killer. Thank you so much.
Once again, everybody's freaking invading today.
Oh my God, CNN is here. Hello.
Randy. Stop, dude, stop.
Randy, dude.
Am I in frame?
Randy, you're in frame, dude.
Goddamn shot.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I tried to cover it. Should we just keep going? Okay.
Let's just keep going, man.
How about, Miley Cyrus.
Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Ball, but
Wrecking
instead
Ball.
of Wrecking Ball, it's wrecking the entire world.
Yes, yeah, that's Weird Al. That's Weird Al level right there.
I came and wrecked the entire world. I wanna die and that's my stuff.
Hey, gun stash.
All I wanna do is survive this day.
Shut. Why am I saying? How do I say that? Shut.
Shut.
Keep going with the take, right?
Randy, come on.
Shut. Hold on. No, keep going until I figure out the words.
Okay, yeah.
He's Italian.
So, what happened to you? Why are you like this?
Why am I like this?
So confident in times of struggle.
I got an insane backstory.
Hey, can we get that one guy a little bit less in frame? I liked it when half his face was cut off. Yeah, a little bit more. Perfect.
Charcuterie!
No, that's not it.
We're still going?
Do you want me to run? Do you want me to run in kind of behind them or in front?
Randy, stop, dude. Randy, you're in the frame, man.
I'm in the camera?
You're in the frame.
CNN. That covers it.
Shabbat!
think if we just say it's CNN.
Mazel, no.
Missed again. Hey, wait, does someone check this? I don't want to get Alec Baldwin.
That is a weird thing to say when this film was made in 1983, Grass Dragon. Well, we all knew what that meant. It's just about time for my lunch break, and I need to check on Tyler and make sure that he's feeling better. And I guess I'll just watch their puppet practice if they're okay with that. So 11 more subscriptions, and we can go watch some movie trivia at the local movie theater. We'll sneak in through the back where all the employees smoke cigarettes and go into theater 14 and watch the movie trivia that plays before the movie starts. So please consider subscribing so we can go ahead and do that. But for now, I'm going to go...
We got another staff pick.
Oh, great. Someone else reviewed a movie and we put it on the staff pick board. Let's go ahead and check it out. Oh my gosh. It all costs money. Reviewed a film. We're gonna pan over in just a moment.
Really big.
It's really big. Hey, don't write on the part of the whiteboard that's metal. Please don't do that.
You can't stop me.
All right. The PG-13 musical dramedy Coma Swimmers Club, A Buoyant Tale of Discovery, was a mix of intense choreographed dance battles interspersed with highbrow humor that left me chuckling for days later. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. That sounds like a movie I'd see at like the local indie theater outside the college. Nice. So you can rent that film and many others right now from Movietown in New York City. But for now, I'm gonna crack open my MacBook Air and watch some of my favorite YouTube videos, the Criterion Closet, where celebrities and artists alike go to the Criterion Collection's offices and they check out their closet and they pick out their favorite movies, which were all submitted in the Discord by you, the viewer. So thank you so much for watching. Well, I'll be back. Just go.
Big Crocodile Dundee 2 and Cocktail starring Tom Cruise. If we don't have a copy available, we'll give you a coupon for a free rental for one of these 3 hit movies. Only the Warehouse offers you the movie rental guarantee. If you want to rent these hit movies, they'll be at the Warehouse, guaranteed. Where? The Warehouse.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Blockbuster stores across Canada now have more copies of new releases like this.
What is the Matrix?
The answer is out there, Neo. It's the question that drives us.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is.
The Matrix.
You have to see it for yourself.
Rated 14.
Mahalo. I'm Bibby Cormack, and you might know me as the director of The Scots Take Hawaii. But what you might not know is I'm actually a cinephile, and that's why I'm so excited to be here in the freaking Criterion Closet. Can you believe it? They got all the best movies in here. I was so surprised they had this one though. This movie, well, this is one that me and my family would watch every single year, right around the holidays. It's a classic. Yep, The Matrix. The Matrix was all about this awesome magician named May, who had the coolest tricks that anyone had ever seen. This was way before Now You See It or Now You See It 2. The other premier magic movies. This movie had all the coolest tricks. Guess which card this is? Put the rings together, take them apart, saw the lady in half. And May, he was a mastermind. He even tricked the president. Man, that movie was sick. But when I got a little bit older and my taste matured, that's when I found this awesome movie. Me and my friends in high school, we would sneak into the basement and turn on this movie because it was so inappropriate. If our parents found out about this movie, we'd all get grounded. Yep, Turkish Star Wars. Now, a lot of you guys probably know about regular boring American Star Wars, which has no nudity or graphic violence. Not so for Turkish Star Wars. Turkish Star Wars has a 30-minute sequence that's completely full frontal for the entire cast, including all of the background actors. It is crazy. I don't even know what was going on because they were using copyrighted disco music and everybody was speaking English, even though it's the Turkish movie. This movie was crazy. They also have Yoda from Star Wars, which feels like maybe a copyright issue, but I'm glad that he got in there. He was doing this cool breakdance move where he takes both of his lightsabers and kind of like does that thing where his legs are kind of like doing this, but he's got the two lightsabers. Dick fully out. You see Yoda's full ass dick. God, that movie was awesome. Just don't tell my parents I watched it. Haha. Anyway, folks, obviously I grew up and I had a family of my own. And, sometimes you want to have a movie that you can watch with the wife and kids, something to turn on that's gonna, really show them what movie magic is all about, what dad does when he's directing movies. And so this is a movie that I like to watch with my kids and my family now that I have a family. It's called the prequel to the beloved Spy Kids trilogy, Spy Mom Rated R. Now, a lot of people were like, isn't it kind of weird that they put the rating of the movie in the title of the movie? Not so. I think it's actually genius because a lot of people don't know what the rating of a movie is going to be when they're going to take their family to it. And so by making it titled Spy Mom Rated R, you already know that it's going to be a little bit edgy. Now, my kids, they grew up around movies, and so I felt comfortable showing them Spy Mom Rated R, the beloved prequel to the Spy Kids trilogy. But that's only because I knew that I was in the trusted hands of director Robert Rotter, who has done tons of awesome movies that are, mature, but that kids can understand and enjoy. My favorite part of the movie, and I honestly, this is my one critique of the movie, is they completely spoil it, is when Spy Mom Rated R is trying to tell a secret right in front of a giant helicopter. Now, the helicopter's right behind her, and she says, "It's right behind me, isn't it?" That part was awesome, and I kind of wish that they didn't put it on the cover of the DVD so that that would have surprised my kids when it happened. But overall, it was still a great film. Anyway, folks, my name's Bibby, and those are my 3 picks.
Next. Hi, I am Italian actress Diana Cabana, and a lot of people ask me what made me want to be an actress and move to Hollywood. And I would have to say that this movie right here actually did that. It was Enter the Garfverse with James Corden as Garfield, Adam Savage as John, and Jack Black. And these guys were so funny to me because it was funny because as a kid, I didn't speak English. I was only speaking Italian at home with my parents. And this movie, I didn't know what was going on, but it was funny. It still was funny. The humor translated, the cats and the voices. And Jack Black in the movie, he was like, and he was always doing that as the cat. And then James Corden was always like, hello, hello. And so I would always walk around as a little girl, and I would do and I would say hello, and my parents, they would laugh, say she needs to be a star. And this next film, it scared me very bad when I was a teenager, and I almost thought maybe I don't want to do films because I don't like the way this movie scared me so bad, and I don't want to do that to people. So I watched this film and I thought maybe I don't want to do movies. And that film was Family Guy Volume 3. And it really scared me. I thought a this baby's talking like a man and he's dancing, and this dog is also there. The daughter is kind of, she doesn't care so much. She's too chill. And I thought, here's a family that is so normal, it scares me. Do you know what I mean? And they're so normal and it's so American that it really freaked me out. I thought maybe I don't want to move to America and do movies if this is what families are like. It really scared me. It freaked me out. And, you know, I had nightmares for a very long time. Ugh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you need a water?
Joseph, if there is a water, I'll take one. I'm sorry, it was it was a lot.
Here's the water.
That's fine. I'll talk about the last movie. This movie is Bigfoot Ate My Boyfriend. And now, this movie was actually, I was in it as an extra. So this was the first project that I was on in America because I did finally decide that I wanted to bite the bullet and rip off the tape and make my big move and go to be in these movies. So if you watch this movie at home, Lloyd Kaufman was very funny. He would bring chocolates to the set every day, and he would come and bring the chocolates and give them to each and every person who worked on the film, by the way. You know, there's 200 people, cast and crew in this film. So to be able to provide that many chocolates, it taught me, you know, how to be when I, you know, got to that level of star. And so now I do the same. I bring chocolates for everybody on the set. And I think they love it. I think they think it's funny, very funny. So it lightens the mood. So.
Why is it fun?
Because it's like, it's funny because it's like, you don't know kind of what's gonna be inside the chocolate. And it's funny because I can be a prankster on set sometime. So I can say, oh, that one has peanut butter, but it actually has nougat. So, and then I watch them take a bite, and they don't like the chocolate, and they spit it out a little bit, and they grossed out by the flavor because they wanted peanut butter, not nougat. And so I like to prank sometimes and tell people that the chocolate is different than what they actually eat, and it's I think it's so funny. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys. Yeah. I'll take a water.
Next.
Hello, it's me, Kate Winslet. I'm so honored to be here today and talk about some films that really inspired me in my career. Thanks for having me. So most of you know me from my most favorite film, my most famous film, Titanic. But I actually almost turned down the role of Rose because at the time I was deciding between Titanic or the other film I was offered, which was Break So Bad. Season 5. They were going to make it a film. Now, why was I so interested in this role? Well, Breaking Bad was a show that had not come out yet, but it was in the realm. Everyone was talking about Breaking Bad at the time. You had to be there, but if you were in Hollywood at the time, that's what we were talking about. And so the idea of being in season 5 of a movie version that was gonna come out first. It was next level for me. It seemed different, but I did end up going with Titanic. And I am glad I went with that because of my home, my yacht, my life, my career, everything. But let's go back in time to what inspired little Katie, little KK. My favorite movie growing up, the one that made me want to be an actress. It's called ENS's Productions, 50 Shades of Ribbit. So why did this want to make me be an actress as a little girl? Well, I just one day knew I wanted my tits on the screen. And they are. You've all seen them. You've seen them, your mom's seen them, your dad's seen them, your grandma's seen them probably. Everyone's seen my tits. There's lots of good tits in this movie. Frog tips, ribbit tips, tits. I wish that frogs really did have tits, but that's sort of an English thing. But it was a really amazing film. Andy Dick, main star. He's... Sorry? Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that was him in that. I didn't even realize that at the time. Oh my gosh, that's so fascinating. I have to rewatch this. Yeah. What?
Dave Chappelle played the left tit. He played left tit.
He played the left tit. I didn't even recognize that at the time. I was so young when I saw this, but I'm an old soul, so I guess it didn't register. But yes, it's such an honor to be here. Film is everything to me. Everything to me. And I'm gonna tell you why right here. If you haven't seen this movie, you cannot call yourself a cinephile. Don't even look at me if you haven't seen Bigfoot in Love, okay? Bigfoot meets Shrek. Name a better combo. Name a better combo. Name a better combo. Name a better combo. Sorry, you can't. Greatest romantic movie of all time. The Wedding, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, I don't care. I'm spoiling it for you. Spoiler alert, the wedding never happens. Shit gets too real. They can't even get the wedding on there. But that is what the poster is a little misleading in that sense. Yes. Thank you for clapping, everyone, by the way. But yes, and no, nothing else. I guess that's all. One little bit more if we want. I could go on about Bigfoot in Love all night if you really want me to. But okay, so the best thing about Bigfoot in Love, it's 4.5 hours long, and yeah, that's enough about Bigfoot. Yes, so one more, correct? I had one more on my docket, I believe. No, that's all!
Thanks, Kate.
Please donate to my charity if you don't mind.
What does it do?
It protects, British people from discrimination.
Oh, great. I guess.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ira Shell. I'm the chair of the film department at Skidmore College. And frankly, this invitation to the Criterion Closet is long overdue, but we don't need to get into that. I'd like to talk about a couple of films with you all today, and the first one is actually, this is the first one that I put on the syllabus. Any of my students know this is the first requirement, the first homework assignment that I give is to basically watch and analyze this film, because I do think it is a benchmark in the world of cinema, and so that's why I will always make sure to include it in my classes. So this is just a film that I think that if you haven't seen a film and you were born yesterday, this is where you start. And that is The Quacky and Slaunch Show. The complete series, and there are 2 discs. This is a heavy ask for a first homework assignment because each disc is 17 hours. But I let people know, you're at Skidmore now, okay? This isn't Emerson. This isn't Chapman, okay? You're here at Skidmore, so you gotta actually do some homework. Now, what makes the Quacky and Slaunch show so upine as a pinnacle of the cinematic experience is that it really is about the duality of man. Within all of us, there is both a Quacky and also a Slaunch. The Quacky is the part of you that is silly, goofy, makes people want to laugh. Maybe you're wearing a hat. Maybe you're wearing little gloves, doing a little dance. The Slaunch, the Slaunch side of you is the part that's sleepy but a little horny, and carries a little bell, and there's really both of these people inside of us at all times. It's sort of a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde modern take. And so it's just a really, really excellent, well done film, especially in the realm of animation. Now, I have to say, there's a lot of, I'm a film professor, okay? Let me preface this, I'm a film professor. There's a lot of bad film out there. So there is one film, and I don't try to be picky, but there is one film that I tell my students, do not bring this up. Do not bring this up in any class discussions, please, because it's not gonna end well, all right? This is a film I tell every one of my students, steer clear from, because it's only gonna lead you into doing more of the same. It's only gonna lead into more of the same, and that is The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight Rises, actually. Sorry, I was thinking about The Dark Knight Rises, which is actually a pretty decent Christopher Nolan film. But The Dark Knight Rises is basically, it skewers the entire canon of not just Batman, but it skewers the Marvel canon somehow. It skewers biblical canon. It skewers Nickelodeon canon. There's not a single canon that is not ruined by this film. And that is because, unfortunately, every canon that's mentioned, the creators of those universes have said that this film is canon, which is so upsetting to me. Because Moses didn't do that. So again, I tell my students, do not watch that, okay? Do not watch this rubbish. Now, the last film I want to talk about is a guilty pleasure of mine. I might not mention it in my classes, but I think that you might know, if you know me personally, you'll know this is one of my favorite films, and it doesn't hurt that this was actually a thesis film of one of my students. And that is, of course, The Passion of Chist. Much thirsty, such wow. No, I'm not turning water into Baja Blast for you. Please, J-Man. Some of those are... So I'm sort of going into pull quotes, because as soon as I see the cover and as soon as I say the title, I can't help but think about some of my favorite quotes. No, I'm not turning water into Baja Blast for you. Please, J-Man. Some other ones. I'm not walking on that water because that water's Baja Blast. What are some other ones? Please give me something to drink that's not Baja Blast. Oh, I could go on and on. This movie is not just hilarious, but it's so poignant because it's really speaking to how there is a thirst inside all of us. Every film is thirsty, and every film is created to quench a thirst. And so this movie does a great job of that. It's also completely biblically accurate, which as a practicing Roman Catholic, I really appreciate. And I just have to say that there's some real zingers in this one too. It's Groundhog Day-esque because it is Jesus living the same day over and over again, in which people keep asking him for different liquids and to perform miracles and such. It's really quite funny. I don't want to spoil it, but it is really, really quite funny. So I would give it a solid thumbs up from me to check it out if you haven't yet. That's sort of my walkthrough of my favorites in the Criterion Collection here. And if any of my students are watching this, you got a final tomorrow, so why don't you go back to hitting the books, okay, you crazy kids? All right.
Well, goodbye.
Garrett guaranteed to be there at Blockbuster. Come to Blockbuster and go home happy.
At Blockbuster, we believe that everyone should be able to take home the movie they want. That's why we carry more copies of the latest new releases than anyone else. And why we guarantee that if...
Yes, I'm still on hold. No, hello? Your name is Buncha Cruncha? Yeah, there's a guy here. He's trying to talk. He wants to talk to you. Yeah, that's roughly his build. I don't care if you have a restraining order against him. This is not my problem. Can you just talk to him? Hello? Son of a bitch. Hello, welcome back. Did you enjoy that Criterion Closet video? Those are so interesting, learning how our favorite artists are inspired, you know? It's cool stuff. 10 more subscriptions, and then holy shit, we'll go see some movie trivia. Every time you subscribe, you get to review a film and put it on the staff picks board. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like. Oh, well shit, perfect timing, because we have a new review on the staff picks board. Where?
Oh, hold on. There.
Whoa! That was quick. Space Jam is NASA propaganda. Space is fake. Yep, so true. Haven't read a better Letterboxd review than that. Thank you, Red Stare V. Thank you for continuing film journalism and film criticism into the upper echelons. Please subscribe. You can review films. $3, a new movie gets shipped in, and we'll get to see that. Those movies are actually from the Discord, like the ones that were in the Criterion Closet video. So if you have a movie poster you want to see on the show, join the Discord and submit it into submissions channel. I'm Wade Shaky. This is Movie Town, the only video store in New York left. And we're going to watch some special features for movies that some people haven't seen before, maybe. Some unique cuts, some hidden gems in the film canon. Give me directions to this hidden store. It's my first time here tonight. Loving the selection being shown so far. I'm really glad that you're having a good time, Creative Steve. And thanks everyone for joining and watching. Rome 2 Dank, Void Walker, Caesar de Salad, Dirty Clean. Check out my afternoon page. What does that mean? What does that mean? Moving on. Gojira Lives. I love watching A Berg Too Far. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. A lot of good movies out there, and we're gonna watch some special features for some. Can you sell my indie film I made in my bedroom? There's websites for that kind of thing. Although, give me a description, in the Discord maybe, and we'll consider carrying a copy of it or two. And okay, what's happening here in this poll? All right, why not? Sure, fuck it, So we're gonna watch, check out some special features from a film that some people have not seen before. What genre? Well, we have romance. We have the romantic comedy. We have a romantic space film, like a space opera, a little bit, and then a romantic war film. Do those exist? There's like Australia. Yeah, there's some romantic war films, but it seems like romantic space is taking off, and I see some promising things off stage. I'm very excited. Pearl Harbor, would you consider that a romantic war film? I guess Josh Hartnett and Ben Affleck are, they're pretty cute. What if they kissed? That's what I'm saying. Roger Ebert said, yeah, this film is not that great, but what if they kiss? And I agree with him on that. It seems like we're gonna close out the poll and we're gonna check out a romantic space film. Hacksaw Ridge, that's a romantic war movie. Is this going Passengers 2? Shit, might be Passengers 2. But let's get some names of some romantic space films in addition to Passengers 2. Love in the Age of Pluto, How to Lose a Klingon in 10 Days. These are bangers, people. All war films are bromances, so true. Sloppy Light Years. Oh. Nothing, Nowhere, Not Ever. When She Warps Her Life Around Me Dying. I'm not sure I understand what that means, I'm sorry. A Tale of Two Spaceships, Clum the Starfucker. No. Orion's Wedding Ring. That's cute. Serbia Film in Space, band. Space Stalker's Delight. She Came from Space, Ex Rockina, I get it. 2069, A Space Kissy. Space Kiss 2, the sloppy one. That's Not My Snargle. Journey to Uranus. Thank you, Mokoi F4F. I have not seen your name before. I appreciate it. Uranus Ascom, Blorbio and Snooliet. Nut in Space, You Make You Drift.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, what can you do, you know? We're gonna pop in the DVD for Nut in Space, Make You Drift. It is like Bob and Ted and Carol and Alice or whatever.
Are we doing that one, really?
Oh, I thought that's what you were implying, bitch.
Well, I mean, we could. Oh, you're good? Oh.
Let's do it. We gotta move on here.
So we're doing Nut in Space, Make You Drift. A romantic, as I was saying, a romantic film set in space. It's about the astronauts in the International Space Station and their, trials and tribulations, the romantic triangles that happen when you're an astronaut surrounded by other astronauts. And asks the question of what it's like to sex in zero gravity. Someone's just freaking jamming the DVD into the player as fast as possible for this one. In space, no one can hear you cream. Band. My Bim Bam's gonna sue. Is this a fucking my brother and me bit? I don't want to steal from the McElroys. They're scary people. They murder. I know that they kill. Justin McElroy has blood on his hands, I'm sure. Does ejaculating propel backwards? That's exactly what the thing seems to imply here. So we're gonna watch some deleted scenes from Nut in Space, Make You Drift, a romantic space film. And these deleted scenes here. Yeah, they're just so freaking crazy. They just thought these scenes were so freaking crazy that we can't put this in the movie theaters. This is for the extended, unrated, Don't Call Me Shirley extended edition that goes out on DVD. So you're here to see what producers thought was too racy, and not in that way.
Since it's our last day in space, I thought I would give you this.
Oh, okay. It's
stupid. I know. I should have gone with the.
Oh my god!
Stuffed dog.
Wow. It's incredibly.
We'll open it.
I did, and I shut it. I was so scared. I mean, I've never seen anything like that.
We'll really look at it.
You want to do that to me?
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah? Like 7 p.m. because what? It's like 3:30 right now. And I figure we
need to eat first.
First. And I was gonna go to Chipotle because it's in the dock terminal when we land.
I didn't know it was there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they just got a Chipotle.
I've been going to the Qdoba.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, it's
Qdoba.
And now there's competition. So now Qdoba's mad because now Chipotle's opened up in the terminal.
Oh my god.
Yeah, can you believe it?
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they paid a pretty big bucks. I heard the rent to get up space in the dock terminal is really high, so they really,
Wow.
Yeah, uh-huh.
That is just.
No, I just nodded. No.
Great scene. You know, I really wish it stayed in the film. It adds flavor. I love the kind of like mumblecore nothing happens-ishness of the film. But the Chipotle Corporation did sue, so they had to delete the scene. They weren't allowed to talk about Chipotle in such a fashion. But otherwise, you know, it's like really nice to see just normal astronauts talking like normal people. And there's a scene later on where they're kind of hanging around smoking the space bong, like this. Like that. And then they're talking about the honey mesquite vinaigrette from Chipotle. and it's just more conversations like that. Back to
Pay for that, son. Sorry, my son dropped it.
someone's.
And it broke, so.
Thank you.
We want crunchy. No, not today.
So-
DVD.
No ice for you, son.
Nope.
Think about what you did next time when you want your crunchy ice with a K. So back to the DVD for Nut in Space Make You Drift. Oh, I remember this as a Mabim Bam bit now. Son of a bitch.
Shit.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck.
It's so funny, too.
Fuck.
This isn't good. It's funny.
God damn it.
That's why I pick it. But it's a Mabim Bam bit.
Shit.
The McElroy brothers are gonna break my knees and fuck my face.
Fuck.
Alright. Well, let's just do one of the freaking the thing.
Shit.
Thank you, Miss Pips 254 and Afex 2. Nope, that's what you commented. Swear I forgot it was there. It's okay, Mitch. I love you. I'll see you at After School Film Club. Director's commentary for Nut in Space Make You Drift. That's what we're gonna do. I believe this film was directed by Leroy Tic Tac. Tim Tam. Sorry, Leroy Tic Tac was a Czech New Wave director. Pardon me. So we're gonna watch this DVD commentary from Nut in Space Make You Drift. I'm going down the toilet.
My favorite.
Did that look?
line from the movie.
That look good?
Yeah.
I can vamp. I don't mind vamping. Just let me know if you need me to vamp. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
'Cause I'll freaking vamp.
Okay.
Seems like we weren't ready to go, so I'm just.
Yeah, so this scene was taking place inside the hangar of the space station, and the characters in this scene were supposed to be very frightened of aliens that might be lurking somewhere inside the spaceship. But the male actor, Paul, he had a terrible allergy. He had a terrible allergy that to something that was at the Crafties that day. I think he ate like a fruit gummy with some sort of like a melon flavored fruit gummies that was causing him terrible allergies. And the female actress, Bridget, she was having a strange muscle spasming. Her muscles were doing a strange spasm during the whole scene. She was trying to hide it. But I was hoping that we could just use that energy. So the scene was going okay. They looked sort of scared, but the muscle spasming was becoming more violent. It was becoming more violent and starting to get in the way of our male actor. At one point, our male actor fully left the scene. He just walked out. And for a moment, our female actor he took off his headset. And I said, okay, let's use this. Perhaps he is too frightened to stay in the scene. The female actress stays there. She pondered for a moment. I love this moment right here. She really takes a look, and then the muscle spasms return. She said, oh fuck! Where's this alien? Where's this fucking alien? She would say, which was not in the script. She improvised that. She said, where's my assistant? And then the assistant came out, which I just kept the camera rolling. The muscle spasms were continuing though, and they were becoming more pronounced. Then we had the boom in the shot for a minute, which I was hoping would just sort of, be considered like part of the sci-fi of the whole thing, like maybe this is some sort of sci-fi device. Then our male actor finally returned, and they did the choreographed dance number. And I love this part. Now, they were saying this dance number is way too complicated, but they really nailed the spin. They very much nailed the spin and the drop.
Yeah, try watching that scene without the commentary. It comes out of nowhere, makes no sense. These 70s filmmakers were fucking nuts. The weed back then must have been so strong, you know? But that was Nut in Space Make You Drift. Definitely not related to my brother and me. Yeah. Reminder, if we have 10 more subscriptions, like that's just gonna happen right now. Someone just gives 10 subscriptions right now. Whoa, 10 subscriptions! I can't believe someone just gave 10 subscriptions right now in what? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it works. Maybe when Grant does it. Maybe I gotta be white. Anyway,
I can do that.
You wanna come?
I can come out and do
Hey
that.
Tyler, can you beg for subscriptions so we can do the movie trivia thing, just in case? But we probably just do one more movie.
Somebody took my hat. Like, what if we got 10 subs right now?
That'd be great. Ooh, what if we got?
What if we got 10 subs right now, huh?
Just suddenly out of nowhere, 10 subscriptions, bloop, just like that.
10 subs, right.
Matt Play says, I can't believe they gifted 10 subs. So crazy. That'd be so cool.
Dude, hell yeah.
Well, maybe not tonight. Is that giraffe smoking a fucking cigarette? Is it? It's not.
No, oh my god, I could totally do fish smoking a cigarette.
You would do a great fish
Holy
smoking a
shit.
cigarette.
10 subs right now.
Wow, crazy, the 10 subs just came. No, we're gonna go ahead and pick another movie to watch. One more for the night, you know? I'm feeling a little tired. I think my shift's gonna end soon. So we're gonna just pop in one more movie. Seems like y'all want to hang out with the orcs, if you know what I mean. You're feeling elfish, if you know what I mean. It's fantasy time. We're gonna watch a fantasy film. Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, Reign of Fire, some other ones. Fantasy. Dungeons and Dragons, my lord. Yay or nay, etc. Give me the name of some fantasy films that we'll watch the special features of. Some really interesting stuff comes out of this genre. So the Elf's Power Fist. That's a porno. Laura Dern Rings. Chronicles of Fartnia. Mr. Orc Eats All the Beans. Now, I love that film, but I don't know if we can pick it. The Blobbit, Orc Hunter, more like a MILF Hunter thing. Closia and Gratis Lost in the Forest. I don't like foreign films. I don't have time for subtitles. Don't Point Your Ears at Me. King of the Anklet. Family Guy, Road to Neverland. That'd be a great episode. Roll Them Dice Baby, 10 subs versus 10 dragons. The Legend of Blueberries. Elf Story, Conan the Barber. It's about a barber, this Conan he cuts hair. United Kingdom. We are going to go with Don't Point Your Ears at Me. A film about elves trying to make it in the world. You know? Orcs are reigning supreme. The gnomes and the gnolls are kind of discriminatory and whatnot. But it's about elves just trying to make their place. It's like a Mike Lee film, but about elves and dragons and whatnot. RuPaul's Dragon Race. That's a good one, Mokoy F4F. Thank you for that one. Internet Crow says Sleeply Howlome. I like that one. But we are, in fact, going with Don't Point Your Ears at Me. And here we are, the DVD menu for Don't Point Your Ears at Me. Are we just gonna do those two? Nope. All right, that's fine. The poll got messed up, so check out the movie Don't Point Your Ears at Me. There's special features, deleted scene, director's commentary, cast and crew interviews. You kind of know the deal. It seems like people want to do deleted scene first. Oh, cast and crew interviews is kind of getting some votes. They're kind of taken away from the power of deleted scenes. No one wants to watch director's commentary. Not one person wants to watch director's commentary, maybe? It seems a couple people, but mostly seems like deleted scenes can be taking the lead here. But and cast and crew interviews is coming up from the rear, and it's going to have some little power there. But it seems like deleted scenes are going to, in fact, take home the victory this time. I'm just going to go ahead and get the remote and start clicking toward deleted scene. And this scene from Don't Point Your Ears at Me, I've watched it a lot because I think it's really good. In fact, when I'm watching the film on the DVD, I pause it, go to the special features menu, play the scene where it's supposed to be in the film's narrative, and then go back to the movie because I feel like it completes the story. But for one reason or another, the producers thought this isn't going to be making it to the theaters. So make your own opinion while watching this scene from Don't Point Your Ears at Me.
frightened. I can hear them. Father, you said I'd never have to fight in my lifetime.
Well, I said that, but wait a minute. If you can hear them, do you have ears? And where are they pointing? Do not point them at me, fair daughter, or else I will Vincent van Gogh you.
Father, you would kill me?
No! I would sever your ear. And also enjoy your beautiful paintings.
Oh, Father, please.
I will always support your art. Just so you know, I'm not some kind of dad that's like, art's a waste of time. You need to like focus and like get a real job.
And I never thought that.
Okay, good.
You've always been a perfectly good father.
Thank you.
You cheered me on at all my basketball games.
The witchery recitals.
Yes, the witchery recitals.
You were the best one. You were the best one.
You took me out for ice cream. Mm-hmm. Pumpkin flavor.
Yes. Even though you're underage.
Yes, I was. But good thing I can't drive.
But do not point your ears at me, fair daughter, or I will have to slay them off.
Oh,
that is the
Father,
law.
Have I ever given you any reason to doubt me?
Well, it's funny you mention that.
Oi, yeah, it's me, King Dog. What light is over there is coming true on the side of the... For what is in the belfry, one light or two. I feel as if more love is finally over the horizon. Oh, the lights. Oh, the big bright lights. And where's the dog? Where's that dog? Oh, it's I'm looking in the mirror, see myself. Oh, you rascal. You dirty thing, you.
So now do you see, daughter? Do you understand?
We're gonna just become stupider if we don't do something?
That's right.
Forsooth, me, and if I see this dagger in my side pocket, and it's good. She knows it's gonna be a dark day with the ghosts.
Should we just let the orcs kill them?
That's not a bad idea, daughter.
I say, we let them in, take the king, and get on their way. Because that's what they want, right?
That's right.
They don't want us.
Yeah, right.
They want a king.
That's right. They want King Dog.
They want King Dog. So we'll let them take King Dog.
Let's sneak back.
Oi, the merry gentlemen of field when they come down in the bucolic fields. Oi, he's got...
completely agree with
Fill my cup.
Yes.
Imbibing in the sweet stream of the gold and liquor.
The 3 again.
Blimey. Hey.
Remember.
It's the king!
I'd prefer this not be happening.
Oh, my fate, dreaded it is.
Get the king!
I think we did great.
Wow, what a normal movie that was. Nothing funny about that. I see that at the AMC every week, 3 times, to maintain my Stub membership. Thank you for watching Everything Now Show. What a fun episode. We really appreciate all the submissions, all the posters that everybody made and submitted in the Discord. Great work. Very funny stuff. That's why you got to join the Discord. You don't always have to make a piece of art yourself. You can submit memes, but every episode there's usually a thing where you submit an image and then we use it in the show. It's also where you can keep up with us, ask us questions about the show, talk with everyone else who watches it. Everyone's fantastic. It's a great community and we're very happy about them. You can follow us at these links down here below. Follow us on Twitter. We cracked 1,000 recently. That's pretty cool. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. We need to crack 1,000 on YouTube. It's going to take a minute, but we could use the numbers. And follow us on TikTok. Our shorts game is on the rise, people. We're gonna have some good shit. You're gonna be watching our reels and be cracking ass. So please watch us.
Cracking ass.
Be cracking ass and watch us 4 nights a week: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific, Saturdays at 6 p.m. Pacific, for all new episodes of Everything Now Show. Did I miss anything?
I think those are the main points, but you forgot to tell them that every episode of Everything Now Show has wonderful guests.
Oh, fuck!
Tonight was actually no different. We had some amazing guests. Let's bring them out. It's Alan, Nicole, and Alice.
Yes!
Yes!
Have so much fun.
All right. We love to hear that. We love to hear that. Y'all were great. Thank you so much for making this an extra funny episode of Everything Now Show. Lord knows we needed it. Do you have anything you'd like to plug? Let the viewers know about what's coming up, shows, all that kind of stuff. And of course, they can follow you at the links in our chat. But let the people know. What do they got to know?
Alan does.
Yes.
Alan.
I got. What were you thinking?
I was thinking Tall Boys.
That's right. I do a show in LA, third Wednesday of the month, called Tall Boys Club. I host it on stilts as the tallest man in Los Angeles, and it's a great time.
At the Yard Theater?
At the Yard Theater.
The historic Yard Theater.
In East Hollywood.
The best. It's the best.
I will be in a show on Friday. It's the Soft Girl Summer Show. I don't have the theater on the top of my head. I think it's actually a new comedy space, but check it out on Instagram.
Did they do that?
There's enough.
I know. Stop. But that should be fun. That'll be this Friday, July 14th. Come on out.
I'm on an improv team called Class of 69. So you can find us on my Instagram, which is plugged in the chat. Yes.
I believe we've had some other alumnus of your team on the show before as well. We'll have an episode where all of you can come on and just burn down the stage.
There's like 20 people on that team.
That's true. A lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
Be
we
sure
usually do 3 people.
Yeah, true.
At
Be
most.
sure to get tickets to all those shows and follow these people on Instagram and everywhere else and just follow them. See what they're up to. They're hilarious and they're amazing, and we thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
Next show is gonna be tomorrow. Shit, it's another episode tomorrow. Fuck. Shit. Oh my god, why do we do this? Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific, we have we have someone from Chris's improv team from UCB.
Nolan.
And
Sarah Baggett.
And Sarah Baggett, who I believe is a Elysian person.
Oh, I thought
Are
it was
they?
another UCB person.
No, I thought they were an Elysian person.
Okay.
LA comedy, stalwarts, you gotta check them out. They're hilarious. Come on by again. And also, I think Alex also was gonna be in this episode. Is that true?
Did he ever respond
Did he
when we
ever
were like,
confirm
hey,
with that?
Alex, if you're watching the show, but you aren't.
Are you gonna be on the show tomorrow?
Can you go into the Slack and let us know if you're going to be
Can
here?
you drive all the way to wherever the studio is and do
Remember
the show tomorrow?
remember when you said you'd do the show tomorrow, and then we followed up, and and you didn't respond? Remember that?
Just let us know.
Alex also.
Until then, we're gonna rate somebody.
Dad.
We're gonna rate our good friend, the Luke Man.
Let's fucking go. Luke Taylor himself,
hey,
a shrimp boy.
That's
fun.
Really early to plug this, but I'm going to be doing the Luke Man show, I think, like a week from now, roughly. So if you've ever been like, what's going on with this guy? What's his story? It might be a little clearer for you watch the show with Luke.
You gotta get for the Grant lore. You gotta get the Grant lore from the Luke Man stream. Also, watch the Luke Man. Follow him. Subscribe to him. He's the best. We love him. Be a friend of the show.
All right, we're sending you over there. See you there tomorrow, or see you here tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Toodaloo. Curtsy, curtsy, curtsy.
Curtsy, and that is.